Hey guys, welcome back to the Assassin's Creed 2 Let's Play. I was gonna open it on a joke, but then I remembered that I didn't technically finish this mission yet. So I gotta keep swimming. Keep swimming, just keep swimming. Don't look behind you where there's guys with swords that wanna kill you. Don't worry about it. You cannot see me. Fuck off. Your sight is amazing, but unfortunately I'm gonna have to leave you. Alright, now what? Okay, I'm notorious, so great. Always love it when I end off a mission in any Assassin's Creed game, and then they're like, oh, by the way, you're notorious, so you better skedaddle out of here. I said, fuck. That's the dive button in 4. They keep moving the buttons around. It's one, like, first world problem that I've had, that I had recently was because since I own every new console now, the Wii U, the PS4, and the Xbox One, the movement of the X button is starting to piss me off because on the Wii U it's at the top, on the Xbox One it's to the left, and on the PS4 it's at the bottom. Playing Murder Soul Suspect where there's some QuickTime events, that was fun because that was one of the first games that I played on the One. I don't have that many games on the One, but the ones that I do have, I, had pretty early. So when I got Murder Soul Suspect, which has a couple of QuickTime events, that was fucking frustrating. Not to mention that game is a horror game, so, once you fuck it up, that's it. You crap your pants trying to get it right. Even after you know the button layout, it gets frustrating. Because it's just like, alright, just kill the dude. Just kill. Alright, that was the A button. Alright, time to run away and die. God, that game is creepy. I need to beat it, though. But I am stuck at the place where there's 4 of those Reaper dudes, or 4 of those demons, and they're spread out. And I figured out how to kill 2 of them, but when I was trying to kill the 3rd one, I fucked up, so then I died. So then it reset me to at the beginning of the mission, and I did not want to go through that tension, that butthole clenching mission. I still have the mask on. It's very pretty and golden. Alrighty, I should probably get rid of some of these notorieties because running around. It really is a little annoying to run around with the notoriety. It is, just because every guard is just like, hey, you look like the guy on the poster that we should probably know by now. Oh, dude, don't you run away. I need to talk to you about something. I need to talk to you. Bro, why are you carrying boxes everywhere? Don't you... Oh, great, thanks! 2 people died on your watch, bro. Now I have to take your life. Man, they are full on dead. I should probably get out of here. Alright. Again, as an assassin, you just kind of, you look very flamboyant as an assassin, as you're supposed to fucking hide. That's always a problem when in later games you're hiding in the bushes and they're like 2 inches off the ground. And yeah, that guy is a horse! What just happened to... I didn't... Alright, okay, so yeah, I hope you find a doctor who's able to cure that. Oh, man, that was brutal. And that's the funny thing, again, Assassin's Creed... I don't want to say this because it kind of sounds bad, but Assassin's Creed, at least the first few games, they're not really built that well in terms of NPCs. So yeah. Anyway, so what did we do last time? So last time we shot the Doge in the face. Yeah. Write that on your resume. I shot the Doge in the face with a weapon that shouldn't exist yet. I defy time. Alright, now what I'm doing? Oh, I'm going back to the Rosa house. What's up, bros? I killed the Doge. Actually, I shot him in the face. Interact. They keep moving the buttons! It's like square in some games to open the door, then it's like triangle. Now it's circle, but then in 4 it's like back to triangle or something. Or square, I can't remember. All these buttons I have to memorize. Hey bro, what's up? Were you just putting on pants? Yeah.
Now we'll see where all the pieces fall.
Enough of that.
See, this is what I like about the other, like the side characters of Assassin's Creed, you know, they, of course, your main focus is the assassin, while Ezio's trying to rub her titties. Alright, yeah, get away. I don't care. Fuck off. Anyway, so, the main focus is the assassin. You're looking at Ezio, you know, Connor, Edward, Altair, if you want. You know, you're looking at all of them. They're the main focus. So the side characters don't really come in that often. Besides Da Vinci, he does have a big role to play in AC2. In some of Brotherhood, not that much, but he is in Brotherhood at least. But it's kind of funny to watch these side characters where the side characters that don't help, because, you know, Uncle Mario is kind of like, oh, I'll help you out sometimes. He's like, I gotta guide you. You gotta do your job and shit. So that's kind of Mario's thing. But with all the other side characters, they're kind of like, I wonder what are the ramifications of this. Ezio kills, side characters worry about ramifications. Ezio just runs wherever he wants. He doesn't really sleep anywhere. He kind of keeps running throughout all the days. Does he even eat? I don't think he eats. He's immortal. He is Sonic. Very fast hobo. Yep. Or, well, hobo, you know, you gotta have a little scruff if you want to be a hobo. A homeless man, that can be in anyone, but hobo is kind of like a stereotype name for a homeless person. So if you want to be a hobo, you gotta have like shade. You gotta like a big beard. He's kind of like the hobo. He is like a hobo in AC Revelations, so that's nice because he's fucking old. He has a kid at the age. He has a kid at near 60. Nuh-uh. You shouldn't be alive.
Ezio.
How are you getting it up at 50? That doesn't matter. Alrighty. So let's reaffirm what happened last time. Last time we shot the Doge in the face, so we're gonna figure out what's next to do. That's also something I kind of don't like about some of the Assassin's Creed games. It builds up some of the, you know, the drama of, you know, doing a specific target, going to the target, and then suddenly you gotta be like, oh, I gotta solve this, and then you're like, oh man, so that's what happened, and then you kill the guy, and then it's like, I was only doing what I needed to save the world, and then that finishes, and you're like, all right, yeah, we got that completed. Now what? And that's kind of like what it is. Like, you ever imagine a television show when it's between its story arcs? You know, there's that middle ground of, now what? And in some stories, there really is no middle ground. If in really good stories, there's no middle ground of, what do we do now? No, it's just this, like, ongoing conflict, and I love stories like that. And I don't mind stories that like splitting things up, you know, and having some middle ground in between, but it is obvious. Alright, should probably get a lot of knives. Yay, and then more bullets. Forgot I had the gun. you after this game, you know, the gun is pretty cool in this game. It is pretty cool, you know, you do have to load it up and shit. But after this game, the gun is completely useless. It's not. So, remember how I told you the one conflicting theory of why they removed the crossbow in AC1, and that was because of they were afraid it was too abusable? In Brotherhood, it is the most abusable item I have ever seen in a video game. It's so funny, because they still keep the gun. The gun, you cannot have as much ammunition, but the crossbow, you get like 15 bolts. So there literally is no point for the gun. Crossbow is silent at silent, but the gun is like boom. So everyone knows, dude's got a big beard. That? What a dick. Dude, I know he's like evil and stuff, but you know, he's your brother. What? Saliva? You gotta find Saliva Babar Beige. Boo! Remember how I was talking about that middle ground? This is pretty much what happens when I'm Let's Playing in the middle of a cutscene. Kind of keep talking. I don't even remember this cutscene. An entire army. See, this is what I'm talking about. It seems like every target has their own little mini story arc, and in some cases it works, but a lot of the time it doesn't. And what I mean by that is that there's a couple games, I can't remember specifically, but I want to say 4 was better with this. Whereas all the Templars, you pretty much knew them, you pretty much knew their backstory. When it came time to kill them, then you knew more of their backstory, but it wasn't like in your face about it. And that's what I liked. You pretty much knew the enemies going in. So that's what I like. So it was always an ongoing conflict. And whenever you had to kill someone, you're like, alright, this is the next part. Here we go. It's the next mission. But I want to say AC1 and AC2 have that very mission structure type of story. And again, it can work. It really can work. And for a lot of people, it did work. But it's obvious, really. It's noticeable. That's the best way to put it. My throat is dying. Man. Alright, down. I get knocked down. I get up again. This... there was his body. Oh, no. 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 Hey, you didn't even pop up on the radar. That's not fair. They both died. Yep. This is the part of the Let's Play where in my brain I go, how long is it going to take for this part to come out? And I will find out eventually. I stopped guessing. Because after a while, it's just like, alright, well, even if you knew, it doesn't really matter. I can't talk about anything. I was going to talk about one thing, one project that I had done that will be uploaded soon, next week, hopefully. But, you know, by the time this is uploaded, this is going to be way past that. It's so bizarre. But it doesn't matter. Let's get some new stuff. Knife belt upgrade, and then large poison vial. Why not? Well, there's a ton. Dude, let's go back to Assassin White. I want the Assassin White already, man. I want it. It looks cool. I want to go back to being white. White is the best of every color. If you want to take that as a race joke, then fine. Are they guarding it? No. I do want to get some codex pages. Actually, that may be another, like, post-commentary thing, because codex pages, they are necessary to finish the game, so it's more of a collect-a-thon, so it may come down to me collecting the codex pages off-screen. I think that may be the best way to do it. If you guys don't really mind me doing that, because the codex pages, there really isn't anything different, unless you want to see more Forley, but besides that, the codex pages, it really I'm just going around and finding them. And then I'll probably cut all that out and then just go straight into the final mission. Once you go to Rome, and that's nice. It's pretty cool. In Brotherhood, you get to see more of Rome, and it's pretty. In Revelations, you go to Constantinople, and shit. Yep. Don't play to me. Don't play to me. Don't play to me, bro! I don't even like music. When Renaissance music was out, I think I screwed up on one of the musical things I said a while ago, where it was like Pachelbel, Canon D minor. I think that was the mistake I made. I can't remember specifically. I thought that was a Renaissance piece of music, but it may not have been. My music history is a little sloppy, so you're gonna have to forgive me. You cannot quote me on this situation. Alright. Oh, we're almost at the next mission. Great. We're almost at the next mission. Great. Great. Okay, what's next? Oh yeah, this is the part where it's a lot of warriors and stuff. It's a different story arc, basically. Please, help. Oh no, I gotta go up. That's right. There's gonna be a dude over here. Hello, dude. What's going on? Hey, man, looks like you got something on your mind. What's on your mind? Oh no, there's something in you. Oh, it's an arrow. I didn't mean that big sexual. I didn't take it sexually. I think you just thought of it. Maybe. Shut up. You're the one with an arrow in your stomach. Oh no, he died. Yeah. Time to shove in my motto one more time. That's also something that's bothered me, is that like Ezio's thing was Requiescat in pace. And you know, it was pretty cool. But after that, you know, Ezio kept doing it, and then when Connor came along, he didn't really have a thing. That's actually one thing I really want to talk about, which is actually kind of backwards. So, you guys have already heard me say that the Ezio Saga of Assassin's Creed, they don't really paint the Templars as just another force in history that tries to make the world right in their own way. In the Ezio Saga, it's more of the straight-up villains, so that's kind of the weird part. Now, this is a thing that actually is a little backwards, and I don't know why. So, you know Ezio's motto, Requiescat di pace. And that's obviously to say that, obviously to say that I had no other way of doing this. I'm doing this purely because I take no enjoyment in doing this. And that's basically what it is. And that's kind of the theme of the other Assassin's Creed games. But in the Ezio Saga, it's a little bizarre because it's not like that. So it's kind of weird to have the Requiescat di pace and the rest in peace stuff in the saga that doesn't really show a lot of respect to the enemy.